यहाँ पे सोनी की शामत आ गई. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to put your seat belts on, okay? Because we got some big clouds in the distance. We got big clouds ahead. It's gonna be a little bit bumpy. Now, check this out. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, guys. It helps out a ton. But Ben came out from Videotech, and he says this. Not a good first impression of the PC port of The Last of Us. At least there's Christmas launch in this port. And yeah, man, Christmas definitely came early. And then we got mofos out here. Original game PS4 remaster. So this is the PS4 remaster. My guy, after a decade, this still looks good. It's a banger. And first of all, I gotta say this, guys. The game, it's amazing, okay? The Last of Us, it's a banger. It's a masterpiece. No one is taking that away. Where we're talking about what just happened. I mean, Sony, I don't understand what's happening. $70 remake. We gotta stop the deal from happening. I mean, they're doing their job in terms of like stopping the deal from going through, and Microsoft doing their job. They are trying to clench their butt cheeks, right? They're doing everything they can, but man, this, whatever happened, guys, we have YongYea who's going gang as well. So you got Joel. This is from the PS5 Pro. Yeah, $70. You know, you can pay $70 and you can have a little bit more chest hair, a little bit more like beard here. Yeah, it's a bruh indeed. Like, this is PS4 remake, looking like a masterpiece, bro, looking like a masterpiece. But okay, you want to pay $70, understandable. This is the HBO series. A lot of people have good things to say. I personally haven't got around to seeing that yet, but uh-oh, what is this? What is this? Man, I just cannot understand. This is the PC port, ladies and gentlemen. I don't understand. That is a very... Okay, you know what? Let's actually pull the homie YongYea.
The Last of Us has been in the public limelight quite prominently recently with the launch of the Last of Us HBO show, which for the most part has been received very positively. Unfortunately, the same couldn't be said about the recently launched The Last of Us Part...
Yeah, guys, same couldn't be said because, yep, this is how it is. And let me show you, man. Oh my god, bro. 4,000 negative reviews, bruh.
One PC port, to the point where Naughty Dog had to put out this message to players. The Last of Us Part 1 PC players, we've heard your concerns, and our team is actively investigating multiple issues you have reported. We'll continue to update you, but our team is prioritizing updates and will address issues in upcoming patches. This is a damn shame because The Last of Us for the longest time has been a PlayStation exclusive, and to see this universally acclaimed game come out on PC was definitely a positive, except those who did buy the game ended up getting a port that is just in an unacceptable state that performs poorly enough that it is just not tenable. And right here you can see that as a result of the technical issues, the game is sitting at a 33% mostly negative review score on Steam from user reviews from people who checked the game out.
Man, what's crazy here is that right now, like, the Xbox are shaking and this, and understandably, man, the Xbox and Sony ponies, they can never come together as one. And guys, you're not gonna believe this, okay? I mean, the homie Alex, okay, he runs a bot channel. He's always defending the bots. I love his content though, right? Like, he always goes against the rogue Sony ponies. He goes at them, he goes against them. Same thing, different kind of bullshit. Same bullshit as a different kind of day, okay? Steam's refund policy lets you refund a game after 2 hours. Last of Us on PC. PC takes over an hour to compile its shaders, and another hour before you even see any gameplay. Oh my god! I don't understand this, bro. This is crazy. This is daytime robbery. Video games, man. Whatever happened to that, man? Whatever happened to that? It's a decade-old game. Y'all remember when Rockstar Games, they, I mean, technically, this time it's not Naughty Dog, it's like Galaxy, some bull squash, I believe, like that, Iron Galaxy, right? And with Rockstar Games, it was the Grove Street or some bull squash company like that made that GTA trilogy, the defective edition. We're strong, we're independent, we're gonna remaster for you, for the gamers, for the toxic gamers. This is daytime robbery. Could you imagine buying a car that comes without a steering wheel? That comes, you know what? Okay, guys, you know what? Let's actually make a deal. Buy this car, okay? 3 tires for free. for free. But the fourth tire, you gotta actually pay for a microtransaction. Maybe you gotta wait like a year for that. You know, ride that with 3 tires. I mean, damn, guys. Only the video game, only the gaming industry, only the gamers accept stuff like that, which is absolutely sad. In this day and age, guys, you guys gotta stop getting hard, okay? I cannot say that
word. And scrolling down and reading through the reviews will reveal what kinds of problems people are facing on a widespread level. So here's somebody saying, another shoddy port by Iron Galaxy of Batman Arkham Knight and UC Collection, I believe that's Uncharted Collection, with absolutely awful HW utilization, more CPU bound than most RTS games, stuttery mouse camera movement, same issue from Uncharted Collection, lack of screen dirt effects, setting toggle, and general lack of optimization. Damn. Iron Galaxy, for those who don't know, is a development studio that does a lot of contract work for larger developers and larger games, and they've worked on these kinds of titles.
And guys, forgive me, but this is very important that you know this, okay? This is very important. This is a very important, this is gonna be historical. If I don't do it, this is gonna be historical, guys. We're watching YongYea. Let's run this real quick.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Titles. Most recently, though, they did help work on Metroid Prime Remastered, which was just really well done and run super well, but The Last of Us Part 1 is just the antithesis of that. Just
What? Bumbleclad, bro. Bumbleclad. Because there are a lot of homies saying, stop the cap, bro, cut the cap, because there are a lot of people saying that, like, they have a bad track record, but you're saying that they actually made a good game? What? And obviously we got Linus Tech Tip. His channel recently was hacked, and the homie came back, and even he's going bozo at that, bro. He said that really how it feels these days, console exclusives, and this is how the PC master race, PC port be kinda a little bit sad, guys.
It runs poorly. The shader loading is really bad. The performance issues, the graphics issues, the bugs, all of that stuff will be further extrapolated on in other Steam reviews. Like this one right here that calls the game Crash Simulator because as of the last update of this review, the crash counter for this player is sitting at 14. And you can see right here a detailed breakdown of the kinds of crashes that have happened. And this is not the only player who's been facing this issue. Here's somebody else who's also reporting frequent crashes. Crashes every 20 minutes, says this player. Game is badly optimized. Game looks great, just needs to be better optimized. Performance issues are also prominently highlighted among user reviews. Somebody jokingly called this game the last VRAM of us because of the way it utilizes way too much VRAM in a way that shows it's not well optimized. Here's somebody else reporting that the game crashes.
You need 24 gigabytes of VRAM in order to play a decade-old game. This is absolutely insane, man. Why are the gamers getting dicked so hard? I don't even care. I said it. I know I shouldn't have said that word on YouTube. But man, this is absolutely crazy. If Sony, if Naughty Dog, this is a massive PlayStation game, guys. It's a masterpiece, man. The story is amazing, and I get it. Obviously, it's not Naughty Dog directly, but Sony, they could have at least. And here's the thing, man. This is gonna open up your third eye. This is gonna blow your mind a little bit. Cyberpunk, y'all remember when Cyberpunk came out? Yeah, man. I know. I know. When Cyberpunk came out on the PlayStation Store, Sony, they removed it from the store because the game was buggy. The game didn't work. And now they are the ones to release a game like that. I mean, damn. I cannot compute this because, man, if Sony is gonna do shiza like that, if their big IP is gonna be like this on PC, man, Activision, they're gonna learn from the best, right? They're gonna be learning. This is gonna be a learning lesson. What about EA, man? At least EA is now listening and they're trying to do better, I guess, but only time will tell us for sure. But what about Call of Duty? What about Call of Duty? Because most of you care for Call of Duty. Right now you don't care, but most of you are Call of Duty fiends, right? Strong, independent, right? But the fact of the matter here is this, bruh, like, what Call of Duty is gonna learn from this? We're gonna be getting like more incomplete games, unfinished games from Activision too, guys.
There's a lot unplayable, runs like crap, single worst PC port I've ever seen. And this user in particular expresses disappointment in waiting so long for the game to get a PC port, avoiding spoilers and everything because they wanted to experience this game when it comes to their platform of choice, only to get a port like this.
This guy waited 10 years? 10 years? Bomba! And I should not be laughing. I'm not laughing because I understand the language of pain, guys. Tell me one game you waited for. You waited 10 years for. Tell me one game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a decade. We've been patiently waiting for GTA 6 right now. If GTA 6 comes out like this, then I don't want it, okay? I don't want it, man. Imagine GTA 6 comes out incomplete, bro. Damn, that is gonna be nasty, bro.
And here's one last review for good measure, talking about the terrible optimization and the way the game takes up more than 8 gigs of VRAM on medium settings, 100% CPU utilization and menu, and the temps are really high too, probably going to refund soon. This is especially bad optics because the Last of Us Part 1's PC port was actually delayed at one point. It was initially supposed to come out on March 3rd, but it was delayed by a couple of weeks to March 28th till today as of the recording of this video.
Yo, what March? What just, bruh? What 2 weeks? What 2 weeks gonna do? What 3 weeks gonna do? They delayed from March 3rd to 20th, so that's like technically almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks ain't gonna do jack! That's just gonna help them add more. Maybe they took 3 extra weeks to polish those eyebrows. Ladies and gentlemen, look at those eyebrows, okay? Like, any baddies watching this video, let me know, man. Let me know. We actually have a Twitter baddie, okay? I mean, don't be catching feelings, guys. Don't chase a pom-pom. I'm actually creasing at the PC port. It's legit 15-year-old me drawing my eyebrows on. He's seen some things. He definitely, this is the face of the guy that definitely saw his future. He definitely predicted that he is gonna be getting bald or the baseball and in Last of Us Part 2. He's gonna be gold. It was Golf Club, actually. My bad.
Explained that the reason for this delay was because they wanted to make sure that the Last of Us Part 1 PC debut is in the best shape possible. These additional few weeks will allow us to ensure this version of The Last of Us lives up to your and our standards. Unfortunately,
it did.
For PC players, this has not been the case. Quality standards have not been met. And it's not just on Steam we're seeing this kind of feedback. On the official Last of Us subreddit, we're seeing people posting things like very disappointed that Naughty Dog let Iron Galaxy handle the port. Here we have a screenshot showing the kinds of graphical issues that people are facing. New The Last of Us PC graphics said this user.
What?
Hey, yo, what the f?
What? I think this looks like a masterpiece right now, bro, in comparison to that. And here's the thing, man. Yo, cut the cap, bro. Cut the cap. Like, what's up? What's up with Sony? What's up with Take-Two, Rockstar Games, Naughty Dog hiring different studios? I get it, okay? If you want to hire different studios, hire, but at least hire the good ones. Somebody that's gonna take care of your franchise. Somebody that's gonna take care of the PC port or whatever port that you want to grab these games on PS2. Hire somebody that can handle the project. Right? Because there is zero excuse, guys. We're not talking about indie devs. We're not talking Sony, billion-dollar company. Take-Two, billion-dollar company. There was absolutely zero reason for Take-Two to give the project to Grove Street, or if they give it to Grove Street, at least make sure they are competent enough to make the actual and proper remaster of the GTA trilogy. They made a GTA defective edition and people were waiting. I was waiting for a long time for that, and admittedly when the game came out, my expectations were low because we had leaks, we had rumors that did say that it's not gonna be the crazy good remaster. It's gonna be just like a enhanced version, and that's kind of like what we saw. It wasn't really a proper remaster, but it is what it is, right? Thanks to the leaks, we averted a disaster. I lowered my expectations, and I did enjoy streaming. I'll keep a $1.50. This is something I said that during the stream a year, 2 years ago at this point when that came out. I did enjoy it, but it's still, like, objectively speaking, there is absolutely zero reason for them to hire an incompetent developer team. My guy, you guys are making billions. It would be one thing if you were just making like a couple hundreds and this and that, but you guys are making billions. There is absolutely zero reason for y'all to hire somebody incompetent as hell. And we're talking Sony. There is zero reason for y'all to do shiza like that. Hire somebody competent, bruh.
Right here, who already has over 1.1 thousand upvotes as of the publishing of this post 6 hours ago. You can see right here, everything about this looks wrong, especially Sarah's hair. Oh, baby squirrel jokes this comment. Here's somebody else sarcastically posting, The Last of Us Part 1 PC is a flawless masterpiece. You can see down here, rather unfortunate.
That's racist! That's racist! That's racist! That's racist, bro. Where my black homies at? Where my black homies at?
Graphical glitch. Here are folks who feel like they shot themselves in the foot by waiting for the PC port of The Last of Us Part 1 instead of just getting on the PlayStation 5, having to play that.
My guy, just buy the PS4 remaster version. Game is looking amazing, bro. Check this. Like,
God.
That's HBO. This is PS5 Remake. Yeah, it does look good, but for $70, for $70, you would expect like an extra schlong on the homie, right? I mean, like not that, but you get the point, right? This is PS4. To a certain extent, the PS4 version looks better than PS5. Maybe I'm going blind. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, let me know in the chat, guys. I'm not saying that the PS5 version is inferior compared to PS4. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that PS4 version looks actually good, and there was no reason for a $70 remake. Yup, PS5 remake, obviously, objectively speaking, it's better, but is it $70 better? Objectively speaking, not, but subjectively, it can be though. It can be, depending on your taste and liking, and it's your money at the end of the day. You do you, right? I'm not gonna go and say that you should not be buying a $70 game, because the game is, if you never played it, then yeah, it's actually pretty good. But if you're somebody that do not have any faith whatsoever, you have been burned many times, then I mean, just buy something that has been tried and tested, guys. Tried and tested, okay? And PS4 version still holds up.
30 FPS, a result of the game performing so poorly even at lower graphic settings that people are just not able to get stable frames per second. Some people are trying to figure out why these issues are happening, and here's a Reddit post that takes information that they found from another forum that states that the developers/porters used a bugged release of the Oodle decompression library 2.9.6, which has confirmed memory leaking issues. And so by installing the 2.9.5 version of the software, apparently this player was able to get greatly improved performance. Though this Reddit user warns that this solution's mileage may vary from user to user, and that this isn't guaranteed to fix your...
When the Reddit moderators, or the Reddit users in this case, are more helpful than the actual multi-billion dollars company, that is crazy, bro.
Exact issues. For example, one thing that this potential solution will likely not fix is issues surrounding mouse input, where moving the camera around with the mouse is jittery and really sucks. Here's another Reddit post that put it bluntly: I do not recommend getting the game for PC right now. The game is horribly optimized, and talks about all of the stuttering issues that they've been experiencing. And this is not just something that's happening to lower end or medium end PCs. Even high end PCs are experiencing performance issues. Now, for some who do have high end PCs like this configuration right here, they're actually getting decent frames, 60 to 100 FPS, but they're experiencing crash issues.
Oh wow. Man got a 3070, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 5900X. The funny thing is that when the game works, I get decent frames, 6200. My guy, with a graphics card, with a system like that, bruh, it should give you like 1000 FPS. There is zero excuse, guys. This is a decade-old game we're talking about. If it came out today, then yeah, okay, 6000, okay, you know. Poor graphics card, you know, you're poor, you do not have a good graphics card. Okay, 6000 is the best you're gonna get. Obviously, I play on console, so I should not be you know what I'm saying? I'm a happy guy if my game works at 60 FPS, okay? If my game works, if there is no fault, if the game is good, then 60 FPS works just fine for me, bro. Like, I'm not hard to please, guys, but obviously, man, game gotta work. Product gotta work first for me to be happy first, okay? Damn.
For this specific user right here, they've seen the game crash 7 times. It seems like anytime I enter a new area, it crashes. And then beyond that, we're seeing bugs in the PC version of the game that I have never seen in the PS5 version of The Last of Us Part 1, like this bug right here where Tess just spazzes out, which is kind of funny, but considering all of the issues surrounding Part 1 to the point where for some people it's unplayable, some people are not amused by the state of this game, even if it creates funny situations like this. There's a video version of that bug where Tess is just T-posing and spazzing out in place. So...
Yo, hey, Astagfirullah. Yo, it is ass though. Yo, is this a 17+ game? Yeah, it is. It is actually
Bumbleclad.
It is like it looks like that she's sitting on a vibrator right there, like that. God damn.
Yeah. Now, speaking of shader compilations, some games require you to build shaders before launching the game when you boot up the game for the first time. For The Last of Us Part 1, this process just takes a very long time. In fact, looking at Steam reviews, you can see a number of people who have reported the same problem. Building shaders for almost 2 hours now, says this user, crashes in main menu while building shaders every 5 minutes or so. And then for some, after having completed the process of building shaders, they experienced the problem where they were stuck in loading screens. An issue that was
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just the homie YongYea, the homie Phase Jab. He went crazy. He went bozo at Activision. Click on this video on the screen or click the video on the left. This is about GTA 6 map. We deadass have a map leak as well for GTA 6. Check these videos out and I will see you right there.